What's up? What's up? All right, so I took a long right there. Let me show you guys. I took a long already before the news. I was like, maybe the news will fuck up the market, so let me just secure. Because if you guys remember, yesterday we closed at 51.3k. So if I want to follow that consistency rule, I need maximum to make 1k per day. So now I'm eligible for that 1k day. Since yesterday, if you guys remember, yesterday I said that we will not be able to pass the account on Friday. So I will only be able to pass it on Monday. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pass it on Friday. I'm only gonna be able to pass it on Monday. So yeah, that's why I took that $200 win. So now if we get a trade, I'm not gonna make the full 1k. I'm only gonna be making like $400 or $600, and then on Monday we're probably gonna make like $400, and then we'll pass the account. So this was a beautiful long. I only risked $50 right here, which is my bad. I risked $50. I was like, this is before news. This is 6 a.m. This is not something I trade. This is not the candle I trade. So let me just be more disciplined. Let me show you guys the risk that I was risking. I got in with 5 contracts. So it was like $55 risk for like a $210 gain. So yeah, it was a beautiful, clean move. Literally no drawdown, nothing like that. And I think we're getting a similar move right now. I think we're gonna get that same move that I caught now again on CL to kind of trade into the high. But like, I'm interested more into gold. I'm seeing that gold is doing some really good things. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be trading gold today. I really wanted that new swing formation and trade it into that relevant swing, which is that current high of day. And that would be a beautiful, beautiful long. I'm gonna guys check out my phone. I got some messages I need to answer. All right, now it's time to focus. All right, we back. All right, so yeah, that was a beautiful long. And do you know, guys, why I was like, this shit, I missed out on that long? Because I missed out on that long. And this is 3 p.m. for me because I live in China. That's 3 p.m. for me. And I actually was watching this move, and I was like, nah, that shit is not gonna happen to me. Let me remove that one. I was like, I missed it. If we get a beautiful, beautiful setup just like it, I'm gonna take it. And we ended up getting one, and I ended up taking it on MCL because on CL, if I got in with just one contract, let me go to CL to show you guys. On CL, this is that move. This is that same. And you might think, oh, there's no change in state right there. There was on CL, so I'm using the MCL just for execution, so I don't care if it closes above or not. So this was the entry, and then I took out, there was another swing right there. Let me check, where was it? Let me see, it was somewhere in here. Yeah, the chart is not loading up, but anyways, because if you guys check on MCL, if I got in with just like one lot, that's like $120 risk, and that could have been like a $400 one, which could have been a lot more beautiful. Or it could have risked like $200 to make like this is almost 104. Let me check. Yeah, it's almost 104. So let me show you. Let me see you guys. If I risk like $200, let me check. $200, that could have given me like $800. So I will be done for the day. I would not be trading now, but I was like, nah, I trade that just due to news. And this is like the equation why I traded this, just due to news. I was like, maybe the news will fuck up the markets, and I really need some money today. Oh, I put in this 1 minute order. I was like, maybe it will play out. It did not play out. That's why I don't trade the M1 anyways. M3 4 hour. There's some money to be made today, boys. But again, I'm gonna be cautious. I'm gonna be really cautious here. And for yesterday's long, look at this. Look at that, bro. We entered, I think, if I don't remember, on M3. We entered on M3, if I don't remember. Yeah. Where we got in? We got in right here with stops below. We're aiming for that next draw, right? Look at that. No, not that draw. I was looking for something in between that draw and that. Yeah, it was that draw. It was that draw. No, yeah, it was this minor swing. I was aiming for that minor swing. It was giving me 2R. Let me go back in there. Let me see. Yeah, it was this one. So if I had my stop protected, especially this is the 10 a.m. low. This is the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle low. So yeah, I could have been, but like I had to sit through all that shit. I closed my trade right there. Price fucked it around. Traded higher, traded lower, and then traded higher, swapped, and then continued. So yeah, there was another $800 a day here, which was yesterday. But yeah, again, it is what it is. So let's just move on and now focus on what's important of trying to frame new trade ideas that have the highest probability of playing out. So 4-hour, beautiful. All right, we kind of trade into a draw. We still got an open draw, which is that high. Are we gonna cop off the daily range today, or are we gonna continue? Is this week is gonna close this? It's like a really expansion candle, like a really bulky expansion candle, or not? So this is what we're gonna figure out. What do we got? We got SMT right here. I want to show if you guys see it. Let me add. This is GLL. Is this RB? Yeah, this is RB. All right, so now it's time to kind of go full time with that one. 4-hour. Let me check. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. 6 a.m. I was closing. We shoot it into a minor low. We got these fairy swings, but again, there is some distance to it. So if we got proper confirmation to trade higher, we're gonna be trading into probably that swing or these fairy swings right here. The daily open is supposed to be somewhere in here. Oh wait, let me take that back into New York, and now we're good to go. All right. All right, so we're trading into all-time highs. I'm gonna keep ES right there, or we got YM right there. But like the proper framework for today, I would say probably shorts on CL due to that failure. But again, who knows? This C2, this C3, are we gonna get a new phase of price, or are we gonna continue higher? So yeah, since now like two beautiful buy opportunities presented themselves, I'm not just like now, will buys continue to play out on CL? But like I took one of them, so it's good. So yeah, again, now it's just time to wait. So what do we got on silver? I could get these first swings. Four minutes to go. Yeah, hopefully we kind of close above that gap. That would be beautiful. If you kind of close above that gap. Yeah, there's nothing really that would hold price, because it already traded into the high. So now, if we see a failure to manipulate, then these highs are going to be the target. So let's see. But again, I would also kind of prefer buys on CL. Let me check where's the daily open. Yeah, we traded open low first. Not CISD, we got the daily open right there. We don't have any SMTs. Yeah, we don't have any SMTs right there. Yeah, no SMTs. So probably We got an SMT to the downside, like this SMT with HO. But again, this SMT, just because we have an SMT and we traded above a high, doesn't mean we're gonna reverse. This SMT might just be that retracement SMT to then trade higher. That's it. And who knows, that SMT might just give HO time to kind of break above. And then if price wants to reverse, this is the high that we want to price resync from. And probably by the time price trades into the high in HO, it will take out this swing, hopefully this swing also, and then it'll form like an hourly swing, and then we can trade it back into the range. We got a gap right here on the 4 hours, so we can trade back into that gap, external to internal. And again, this is our current dealing range. Alright, so I think I kind of prefer CL and gold today. But again, let's just wait and see. Let's see if we're gonna close above that gap. That would be kind of that first sign that, okay, this high is gonna get taken out. Probably we can trade back into the high and into the daily open, because looking at this daily candle, look at that. You got like a fat wick. So like ideally, I just want to trade the retracement back, because I don't know if it will flip bullish and then take out these relevant swings. Just look at that. It looks similar than this one, but again, we're trading inside that range. But the good thing is that we traded below this level, which is a good sign. Give me guys 1 sec. Okay. Let's go to Euro. Gold, Euro. Where we go? We don't have any SMTs right there. Euro. We don't have two. Probably on a 4 hour. Let's check on a 4 hour. There's something interesting that we can kind of frame. Nothing really. GPP. There are no gaps on GPP, so yeah, it shows strength on GPP. Let me see now what's going on. I think time to be looking for a trade. Let me look on an M5. Okay, that's interesting. Ideally, oh wow, if we break below that level, that would be the most ideal setup. So let me just take off that one. CL. Three minute. HO looks better because we have the swing formation right here. Is HO gonna trade into that high to catch up? So ideally I want to trade gold. Yeah, ideally I want to see these lows getting swept, and then I want to see a CISD, and I would be trading a C2. Why? Because this is the low. This low is the low of that previous 30-minute candle, and we would be trading into a gap with the changing states. So I'm just going to be targeting these failure swings and also the daily open. So hopefully we'll get that. I'm just going to put it, okay, just at that level. CISD right there. Yeah, NQ, I think I'm not going to touch it, especially with the news. Like, I'm not going to touch it. Yeah, this was like a good long. Not really. Hourly. Candle 2, 3. Now we're trading candle 4. But again, into what? That's the issue. So NQ is trading all-time highs. I'm not going to be. I don't want to engage. So yeah, I'll just rather wait for gold. Let me check on RB what happened. Okay, we do have an RB potential setup. Wow, that's beautiful. Let me see if we got any SMGs or none. Where is the new hourly candle? Oh, this is the new hourly candle. So I manipulated the low. Okay. So ideally, what do I want to see? Probably the manipulation of a level on RB. Yeah, I want to see a manipulation of a level. And then into yeah, that's the issue with NQ, man. That's why I already took a trade before coming on stream. Because I told you guys, like 1K is the maximum I can make per day due to the consistency rule, because 2500 is the profit target. Multiplying it by 0.4, that's gonna give you 1K. So if you guys remember, yesterday we closed the stream with 51.3K. So I still got 1.2K left. So that forces me to trade Friday and also Monday. So what I did today is I made the 0.2K. So that way, if I don't take a trade today, it's okay. That way, on Monday I can pass. But if I did not end up taking a trade today, then I will have to wait for Monday and also Tuesday. Because I want to start the new phase next week. So, the trade I took is this, MCL. Let me show you guys. For the people that have just joined. This is the trade I took. It was a beautiful 4-hour trade, man. It was a beautiful 4-hour trade. This. Literally no retracement. I think I was minus $10 here. I only risked $50 for that one to gain 200. That was almost a 4-hour trade. I could have risked more, but yeah, unfortunately I did not. Just I was like, because I did not know if the TP is gonna get hit before news or not, because I got in at like 6:36. Because who knows, oil might just range before the news. I had the risk of news, plus I don't trade the 6 a.m. candle. I'm focused on 10 a.m. So today I was just like a special case for news, because news might fuck up the market. I might end up not trading, so that's why I secured the 200. Let me show you guys on TraderVate. So now we're at 51.5 orders. Account summary, we're up $200. It was a clean entry, clean exit. So yeah, for that exit there was another swing just above that swing. Let me check. Yeah, it's right there. That's that swing that I targeted. Where was it? That swing. Yeah, now because like these two swings are failure swings. Most likely price will not manipulate that one. If price wants to reverse, probably will trade into that high. So yeah, that's why. And this trade is more of like a manipulation, failure to manipulate at that level, a new swing formation, and then the continuation. So it was a clean trade. Again, back to gold. So sometimes, so I was like, even if I take an L, it's just a $50 L, because for me that's not me following my plan. So if I'm not following my plan, I would rather just lose like $50 or something, because I don't want to fuck up the account. And I would regret it. I would be like, shit, I lost $400 or $500 before news and on 6 a.m. and this is not something I do. So I just like, let me risk less. And now CL looks like it wants to trade further higher. It wants to continue trading higher, which is beautiful. But I'm like, after, because there was a long here and there was that long I took right here, I'm just like, should I also be taking another long right there? But yeah, RB looks beautiful for longs actually. RB looks the cleanest for longs. Why? Because I probably got it at SMT. Let me check. Yeah, we have SMT right there. We get that swing formation. So, and hopefully, come on, gold. Come on, please. Give me this. Please, 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 please. If gold gives me that one, oh, it will make my day. I'll be risking like $200 for the next trade, or like $300. So, the maximum I want to make today is 500. That way, Monday I can make 500, and I'll call it a day. And the evaluation will be passed. It took us time, I'm not gonna lie, 2 weeks. Like it took time. I was like, shit. I was planning to pass it like within a week. But nonetheless, yeah. GC just going higher, man. I don't know if I want to trade away from that swing or not. Like it still got potential to that high, I'm not gonna lie. me see. Probably if I want to trade that one, I'll trade it into the 10 a.m. low. Put my stop at the 10 a.m. low. Target this high. Come on, gold. Please, please, please. Please trade lower. Minute. Let me see what's going on right there. Alright, so each O took out the high. No, not yet, not yet. Should I take a trade like this? Or should I back into this count? That range now is RB just near the high. Each O also close to the high. Interesting. We got an interesting PA today, man. We got an interesting PA. NQ is just going higher. And this is that trade that we wanted to take yesterday. And the 9 a.m. candle, like that candle that was on like 9:30. Wow, it was beautifully trading into all-time highs. And you're like really protected right there. Yeah, that was the trade. We ended up closing it for like 1 hour. It did end up go to TP. So we see that silver is the leading asset. It's just pushing higher. It kind of caused that change in state first. Yeah. 1 and 3. You know what? I might just trade this M15. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take an M15 on like a 30-minute entry. Also 30-minute looks clean, but like I'm going to take the 15-minute entry. Jet it into a gap. Showing the fair to manipulate after taking out that high. We get these relevant swing, but if I'm going to take it on the M15, I'm going to put my stop just below the 10 a.m. low. I'm going to be going for 2R, which is just above that high. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. I think I'm going to take the M15 entry. It just looks cleaner. The M5 is just, yeah, just pissing me off. And it didn't like give me that sweep that I was looking for. Alright. I've never taken an M15 entry. Never. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it this way. Alright. So let me just raise click $200 on it. M15 is more for Forex. No, I think it's also for indices. But it's just the fact that I'm just like so used to the lower time frame confirmation. Now it's just like the fact that a gap held and this change in state. Like on M5 you cannot require more. Because we're trading away from the low of day. So yeah. And what do we got? These fair swings. So let's see. And we got a bearish week. So what are we doing now? Copying off that weekly range. So now we traded open, high, low. The close probably is gonna trade back to take out this external. That's my whole idea. Like also using that weekly profile that yeah, Friday is gonna cap off the weekly range, so we might have a decent trade. So like on M5, we might get the CISD now. Not yet. So we get it but at the same time. I don't have a good confluence right here, which is that gap. So price might trade back into that gap. Yeah, I think I'll only put the stop below the 10 a.m. low. Wow. All right, let's see if price is gonna give us that entry or not. But again, let's use the logic again. This is an expansion candle. What do we want? Price of what just happened? No, let me close that one. Use TG. Oh wow. Yeah, it's hard for price to retrace, man. On M3, did we get an entry or not? Yeah, we did. Like, we got it right here. Like, that's so high in the leg. If I want to take that one, then yeah, I'll have to sacrifice a lot of RR, or I'll have to hold for longer to like the extreme swing, to that extreme swing, which is not ideal. M1 continuation? No, bro, never. I'll never trade the M1. Bad history with the M1. That's giving me trauma, man. So I'm not gonna be involved. Three or five are the best. So I'm just gonna like stick with my babies right there. But yeah, price should be a lot higher, which is not ideal. Let me see. That's like a 1-to-1. Like if they trade, 2R is right here. Let me see how much it should be right. What the hell? Sweet spot in between. Yeah, all the trades, like you'll almost guaranteed to find like a setup per day on M3 or M5. Like it's just me that I'm missing out a lot, but the market is presenting just my mistake of not taking the trades that were presented. Monday there was a trade on gold. Tuesday there was a gold on YM. Wednesday there was no trade. Yesterday there was a trade that we took, and today. So like if I just took these trades, that's 6R. So let me go to MGC. Wow, price is just expanding. Damn. So the idea was like really correct. Holy! Look at CL. They traded into that gap and traded higher. But we can still trade the M30. Oh, come on. We can still trade the idea of the M30. This being a C3. But yeah, we gotta be cautious that this might be an issue level. So what I want is just a deeper retracement, a little bit of retracement, then. Oh, but the third, we just closed the M15. Damn. Probably just closed the M15. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna be taking it. But like by the time price pulls back all the way here, then I'll just look for a new 3-minute entry. Yeah, if I'm gonna wait for a retest, like all the way down here, probably will have some sort of M3 structure, and now it's just gonna give me more confluence and a tighter stop. So yeah, it's just not a smart idea. If price goes somewhere near, I would just market execute and just like be done by here. Even if the RR would be less than 2R, but I'm okay. Like I'll just get like $200-300 because the more I make today, the easier Monday is gonna be. But I should make sure to not lose a trade. That way, if we get a good 2R trade on Monday, we can pass the account. Because now it's just like at that break-even stage. If I lose, then I'll have to take an extra day of passing. If I win, it will make Monday easier. So either an easier Monday or an extra day. Ideally, I want to go for like an easier Monday, so that's why I gotta be a bit cautious right there. All right, thank you, CL. Oh, but each O took out the high, so I would be out by here or managing my trade. Let me see the M1 for once for life. One for life. Actually, not gonna lie, this was a clean M1 entry. Not gonna lie, this and also this one. But yeah, it's just Not the time for that. What do we got? Two stages SMT right there. So we choose boom, boom, two stages SMT. Let's see if we're gonna get an hourly swing. Let's see, an hourly swing. And especially we close that gap. Oh, beautiful. Guys, look. If we get this closure, I'm 100% taking a short. Why? Look at that. We inverse this gap. We're forming new swing. We got failure swings. We're trading from extreme premium into discount with the two-stage trend switch SMT at the high of day. That would be a beautiful trade, not gonna lie. Yeah, if that one closes, but I need. Let me see. Let me see the 4-hour, the previous 4-hour close. It actually closed at C2. Interesting. So I might be open for risking more, just once we get that 30-minute swing. Yeah, if we get that 30-minute swing, I'm gonna take it. Why? Because the previous candle supports the idea. Let's see. Look at these gaps. They got inversed. Beautiful draw. Beautiful draw. And what's good about that low is like it kind of traded into a gap. So this is a strong draw. When you see like a low or a high traded into a gap, most likely price will draw back into it. But again, if the proper framework presents itself, look at that one. Like we traded into a gap, but price just manipulated that level. Then continued. But like I want to take mostly partial right there. Not partial. If the 2R was given right here, I'm gonna close full. If not, probably will close anyways. Yeah, probably will close anyways at the low. As I said, like $400, $300. I'm just trying to make Monday easy for me. All right, come on, please retrace a little bit. Retrace a little bit. So now we got two ideas: CL shorts, gold longs. Let's try to set a new invalidation level. Like ideally, just before that high gets taken out, we form that gap. So ideally, I don't want to see price retracing all the way back there, like with one leg. Nah, I want to price pause, give that swing. That way the CISD would be here. If price retraces all the way back here without a pullback, then the CISD would be here. And again, I would have to have a large stop to can trade into that high. So ideally, wanting that new swing. So that's really it. Let me see what's going on with silver. Silver also is showing some good signs. Yeah, but we need the closure now. Trade into two relevant swings. We need a new closure. On silver. Gold, it haven't traded into the relevant swing. Like it did on the previous candle, so we'll wait for that closure, and now we still get this objective open. So that's why you can trade gold directly, but you have to wait for a closure on silver. That's the thing. So you gotta be cautious right there. So yes, oh, CL is flipping, so it's beautiful. So yeah, CL, given that two-stage SMT, wait guys, give me 1 sec. All right, the delivery guy came in, so I heard somebody knocking the door. GC. Maybe I will trade into the wig, but it's too strong. Fingers crossed. Let's see, man. Let's see. Come on now. I want to see that new swing. Trade lower. Probably respecting that gap also would do it. But yeah, let's see. So we have a trade ID right there presented. Yeah, it will be something like this. To kind of trade it into that level for 2R. This is an area to manage a trade. Probably move the stop or break even. Then that's kind of that overall target. So do you still wait for 30-minute candle close on CL? Yep. Only stack closure to confirm the C2. Candidly check YM. Yeah, for sure. YM. So we're having like on a 4-hour. Give me guys 1 second. There's a call coming. Wait. All right. So YM. Only opportunity for me is like if we get an hourly closure right there to trade back into the range. That's the only valid idea for me on YM, because you trade above all-time highs, NQ on all-time highs, ES on all-time highs. So there's really no buy side open draw. The only thing you can do is like trade back into the range. Like look at that, we took out all-time highs, traded back into the range. So we're gonna get similar one here. So like, that's really it for YM. Like just nothing really clean right there. So CL. Let me see the M5. How the M5 is looking like. That's good, yeah. So we can just confirm the closure right here. All right. So yeah, the entry would be right here. Stop would be above the high if we get that closure. And now we'll be trading into. Oh, the current relevant swing, just the first relevant swing will give 2R. So let's see. Let's just see. Just wait and see. Gold is trading lower. Okay, that's a good sign. Hopefully, it will give us an entry. I hope. If we break above, yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, man. If we break above, like 1R trade. Do I trade in 1-on-1? Nope. All right. Hourly. Let me see what's going on right there on YM. On NSCs, like ideally, if I want to take shorts, I want to trade NQ. Why? Because the first obstacle is that gap, so price has room to trade lower. While on YM, for me to trade YM, he has to close this gap. And we don't have any. Yeah, we do have. Wow, we do have a strength switch right there. Lower low? Not really a strength switch, just a one stage SMG. Or you can still have this SMG like this. But yeah, we'll have to wait for an hourly closure on NSCs, 30-minute closure on gold, 3-minute swing on gold. 30 minutes swing on CL, and just a 3-minute formation on. Yeah, that's how we kind of got that. For Vega, I was gonna give some rejection right there. Let me see on M5 we can get an early break. Not really. It's kind of that same level on M3. Yeah, same level. What I really want to see just this. For like a potential to be positioned to be able to take 2R at that high. So even if I want to take that M15, this is still like, let's see, like from the lowest pullback, if I was like so lucky to get that entry, and I'm putting my stop just below that 10 a.m. low, I once I get a 1.27 R. Like if I go to M3 and I get that closure, it will be the same RR, but like with more confirmation, like almost the same, like 0.2 R extra, but like extra confluence right there. So not worth it. So now it's just a patience game. CL, yeah, we did not get that C2 closure. No, we did not get that C2 closure. But now if we break above that level, that's like a really good long. That's gonna be like a really good long, because now you anticipate the SMG break. Can just put it right there. Like now you'll be trading the idea of the 4-hour jitter into a relevant swing. You fail to reverse when you got an open draw right there, just a bit higher. Looking on 30-minute, we formed that swing. Again, we had a 2-stage. Price also failed to reverse off of that 2-stage. So yeah, this level will be interesting. So I'm just gonna set an alert right here. That way we'll be able to get notified. Right there, one. Let's see. I'm gonna set another one right here on CL to be able to make a decision once price gets close to the high. I don't know why the internet is too slow, because like here in China, you're not allowed to use like all the Google services. Also trading views, so I use a VPN, and it causes the Wi-Fi to be so bad. Wi-Fi, please. Get a cable fee. Yeah, I do have one. I just like I like to take my laptop every now and then, and just like I hate to kind of unplug everything. Now I like finally I found USB hub, so I have like the mic and everything plugged in the USB hub. So I just take one cable off, everything, and there's no way for me like to kind of hide the cable for the Wi-Fi because yeah, I love the space to be so clean without any cables. That's why I'm sacrificing performance for look. Performance like looks over performance. Crazy. Like what's the internet speed for you guys in Netherlands? I know. Like what's like the usual internet speed in Netherlands, and like how much do you guys pay for it? Let's say like a 200 megabits package. How much you guys pay for a month? Because I'm getting the 500, and I'm only paying $200 a year. Here I have it included in rent. Okay. But like, if you got any ideas about the plans that they offer? Because here, like, the internet is so cheap. 500 megabits per year. You pay $200. Literally, that CL trade. CL trade is giving me that 1 year. Let me check. All right. Back in my home country, it is. Let me copy this because there's cannot see clearly. Back in my country, it is energy 500 megabits plus cable TV. 35 euros. Okay, so per year it's 250, 70, 420 euros to get a 500 megabits. So not like include the HBO Max and something. Okay, it's good actually. It's good. Not that expensive. For that same plan in Morocco is 70 euros. 70 euros per month. Even though like people in Morocco make less, but like the internet is more expensive there. But I think now like more competitors are there. So like last time I was in Morocco like 2 or 3 years ago, it was like 70 euros for 70 euros just for 200 megabits. So it's a beautiful deal, man. And do you think Serbia is cheaper or Netherlands is cheaper? I think it is similar, alright. You guys get like the same providers all over Europe, or every country has its own internet provider, but like they all agree to do the same price since you guys all have the same currency? Mobile phone packages are cheaper in Netherlands. Beautiful. Someday I really want to visit Amsterdam, man. Serbia is in Euro, but not in. Okay, what's like the local currency? Let me check. Serbian dinar. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, Serbian dinar. Let me see. To like the RMB. Oh. Check to euro. Oh, like almost 120 or like 117 to 100. It is, yeah, 117 to like €1. Hmm. Why you choose to go to Netherlands? Like for to work there, like some, I guess some family in there, or why? Like a better opportunities. Let me check Serbia, man. Let me check the capital of Serbia. It looks, man. I love this European style. I really love it. It just looks like Budapest or, yeah. I don't know if it looks like a bit similar to Germany. Not sure. But yeah, I love this style. This European style. Yeah. You guys are near Albania, so Bulgaria, Romania. Oh, that's why it looks like Budapest is so near to Hungary. Okay. Romania. I applied for a master's degree in Romania and then I backed off last minute. I applied to go to Romania. I don't even remember the name of the city, and but this year, next year, probably will go to Hungary, to Budapest. Like, if probably just like Budapest, it was. I was looking for, but like, why is Bucharest? What? Yeah, I was looking for apartments so like I can rent, but like, no, Budapest. I was looking for apartments to rent in Budapest, just seeing how much it costs and stuff like that. Everything is completed, but Belgrade is now overcrowded. Wait, is this in what? Yeah, which is Budapest, alright. Yeah, I was like, they see on the search results, I already looked for like apartments to rent because probably I'll go to Hungary this year. I'm not sure. Next year, probably. I want to see the European lifestyle. But I was still there for just 1 year. Serbia is a great country, but politics, man, it will go to hell. Let's see. So that's like that was one of for the future of my daughter. Wow, beautiful thinking, man. You guys got the same language, or you guys also speak German or similar? Because Netherlands got a part that they speak German language, and I don't know the other part. What kind of language they speak? Let me check. Netherlands. They speak Dutch. The Dutch language is the West Germanic language that is national language in the Netherlands. With French and German. Oh, so you guys also speak French. So French and German, okay. Alright, let me see. Give me one sec. No, they have Dutch languages. They got a different accent, right? They got different accent than the one in Germany. No, they have Dutch language. And boy, it is Elvish language. It is completely different language. But they all speak perfect English. And this is better than in German. Alright. I think Germany are more like into their language and they. Okay. Do you speak German? I only know zwei. I think it's 5 or something. It's like 2 Danke or like Danke or something. Thanks. My sister used to learn. Nope, you don't? You only speak English? I feel like you're just like me, man. You're living in a country and you're speaking English. I live in China. I don't speak Chinese. I can understand a little bit, but don't speak German. All right. Good stuff, man. So you basically just communicate using English, right? We're here only 4 months. Okay. So you're pretty new. Do you live in Amsterdam or like any other city? Or like other city? I only know Amsterdam. Especially it is known for that red hole. One candle, one session, one strategy. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Should I take the risk and take that long, boys? I don't want to fuck up the account, to be honest. I'm just now, like, I'm trying to make it perfect. I'm just like, do you know, like, the Red Street or something in Amsterdam? Like, it's so known, bro. Even though, like, it's a bad thing, but. I don't know what is it called, but like, I watched. No, I don't like big cities. Small city, 20 minutes from Amsterdam, Leiden. Check pictures. Let me give it a check. Wait, let me create a limit order right there. So we go with the $100 of risk to get like 121. It's not worth it actually. Getting $100. Oh. That's giving some good vibes. Leiden University is one of Europe's top universities with 13 Nobel Prizes winner. Wow. Let me see images. Like, look at that. Because I'm using a Hong Kong VPN, it's a bit slow. Everybody know red lighted. It's so known, bro. I watched a documentary back in the day, like what's going on in there and stuff. And wait, do you guys have the sea on Netherlands? Is it like near the sea? I did not know it. I did not know. I thought it's in the middle. But like, look at my internet. It's too slow, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me turn off the VP. I want to turn off and turn on VPN, but I'm afraid like the stream will be cut out. So. I love these vibes, bro. Like, I want to live here for like 2 years or 3 years. I just want to enjoy the nature. And from here, probably go to Switzerland. That's like another dream for me. To go to Switzerland, stay there for like a year or 2. My girlfriend fucking loves Switzerland, man. Just every day, she's like, let's go to Switzerland. Come on, let's move to Switzerland. As if I have the money to move to Switzerland. Switzerland is so damn expensive, right? I saw some people like they say like if you're not making at least $20,000 per month, it's not a good place to live. I don't know if that's true or not. London is beautiful. City center is old and gorgeous, and 10 minutes from center is near with lakes and parks. It is on sea. Oh, beautiful. I love countries on sea, man. I live in a city in China, man. To go to the sea, I need like 1.7k kilometers, man. I gotta see, like, so far away. I gotta take a plane for it. So far. You can survive with 10k Swiss. Let me see Swiss dollar. Swiss. It's not. It's Swiss franc. I don't remember, like Swiss currency. CHF. That's all I know when I was trading forex. To USD, but I think 6. Let me check. Swiss franc. I guess it's the Swiss franc, right? Yeah, Swiss franc. I think euros in Switzerland. Okay. So like 1 Swiss franc is like 1 euro? Euro CHF? Let's try to see the charge rate. Yeah, it's almost 1 euro. 0.92. Do you think by 10k you can live a comfortable life, or so life? Let me see renting in Switzerland. Let me check. Look at that. Now I'm looking at. Let me go to Zurich. I don't know what you guys call it. Switzerland. Oh my god, look at that. It's still loading. I don't know what's going on, man. You know what? I'm gonna close the VPN and bring it back on. And yeah, I think we might meet tomorrow or after tomorrow if I do like a week review. So yeah, see you, buddy. It was good to chat with you, man. And enjoy your stay in Netherlands, brother. And take care of your daughter. I wish you all the best. And I wish you, if you need some help on trading and stuff, let me know, brother, because yeah, you said your daughter, so yeah, that's something like really important to me. So I know the pressure of having a family and also like trying to learn stuff to the side and also working and stuff. So yeah, see you, buddy. Take care. I think I might just get off here too, guys. There's nothing really, like, I'm gonna let you know, guys, what I'm looking for. If we got a sweet, wait, let me see. I saw a message. What is your platform? Now I'm trading fund and ticks. This account is a fund and ticks account. So real, what I'm trying to look for on gold is the sweep at that level, changing state, next draw. That's high. That's it. If we get it, we get a trade. So even if I close the stream without getting that one, like if we do end up getting it, that's the trade I'm gonna be taking. And when you guys see me on tomorrow, just like talking about it. Yeah, there's nothing really, man. There's nothing really. I think I might just get off here. I might just get off the charts, boys. I'm not gonna get off the shorts. I got my alerts. I'm gonna do other stuff. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, and I'm gonna finish my other things, and then once I hear the alerts, yeah, I'm gonna be back on charts. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. Love you guys, and see y'all tomorrow or after tomorrow if I do end up making a end of week review. So yeah, one sec before I leave. Let me show you guys what's going on. Let's check together what's going on in NQ. We're trading lower, which is a good sign. So we're getting NQ right there, ES right here, YM. So we're getting that one stage SMG. So if we do end up getting that reversal, I will be trading into the gap, okay? So this is another setup. If we close this hourly candle, this would be for me the high that I say I am, and I will be trading into this gap. Same for ES, but like look at that. YM is flipping, it's giving us that PSP, so yeah. So yeah, that's it really for me. If I get another setup, I'll let you guys know. Take care, boys.